The latest developments surrounding the copy of the Quran that was damaged at a school last month. Well, West Yorkshire police have confirmed to GBNews that it has been recorded as a hate incident. But get a load of the detail on this, because 4 boys were suspended after a copy of the book suffered slight damage. Home Secretary Suella Braverman is said to be concerned that it's been recorded as a hate incident. West Yorkshire police also told us that they're satisfied that no criminal offences were committed. We've got a school full of young people, one of whom, in relation to this, is reportedly autistic, comes in, a book, a religious book, yes, but a book nonetheless gets damaged, and we have police involvement, suspensions from schools, supposedly meeting at local mosques to calm tensions. What's going on? What country are we living in? With me now is Jess Gill, who's the host of ReasonedUK. Jess, thank you very much. Is this a massive overreaction from the police, and if so, why?
Yes, absolutely. It's none of their business. Do we have blasphemy laws in the UK? At the end of the day, an autistic kid bringing a book in school, damaging it, isn't an issue for the police to deal with. At the same time, we have girls who are being groomed around the country, completely being ignored. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on.
And the idea that the police, reportedly anyway, felt the need to calm tensions by going and explaining to people at a mosque that they were taking this very seriously. I mean, do you reckon there'd have been anything like the same police focus if a copy of the Bible had been damaged at a school in Yorkshire?
Absolutely not. I mean, I went to a Christian school and Bibles were being thrown all around and the teachers didn't seem to care. But when it comes to Islam, it's a completely different story. Did you see the video of the mum who was wearing a head covering, having to plead with the council or whoever it was to make sure her son isn't hurt? The councillor, the independent councillor who put through this meeting, said passions flared when it came to this autistic child receiving death threats. But, you know, apparently that's not an issue. That's not what the police should deal with. But him damaging a Quran is. How does this make sense?
Does it point to you, in your view, that maybe the priorities are a bit wrong here? We have seen other incidents, so the Batley Grammar School incident comes to mind massively, and there are others as well, where there appears to be a very heavy-handed response from certain elements. It's important to say, by the way, I do actually want to say this, I think there will be elements, huge elements, of a Muslim community in that area and beyond who really wish this wasn't happening, who, frankly, they don't need this in their lives, and probably scratching their heads as to think why some people have caused such a big hoo-ha about it, and they don't need this kind of hassle, right? But why are there so many sections, I think, of the police force especially, who are keen to quell racial tensions, as opposed to maybe going and meeting community leaders and saying, look, we do live in a, quotes-unquote, Christian country. It's a secular country, but yes, a Christian country. And if a copy of a religious text is damaged by an autistic child in a school, it's not really a police matter. Do you think they should say that to them?
Absolutely. I mean, time and time again, we see children being sacrificed at the expense of political correctness, with the grooming gangs, with the Tavistock Clinic, with Drag Queen Story Hour. And I'm not saying it's all trans people, I'm not saying it's all Muslims, of course not. But because the political class isn't willing to have these tough conversations, children are being sacrificed for the sake of this. It's completely wrong.